Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. How are we today, you guys? How are we? Oh, yeah. Yeah? Today, in honor of our favorite cat girl, Mighty, yeah, we're wearing our black kitty ears. Yes, yes. Hopefully, she won't keep dying, but you know, who's to say? Who's to say what will happen, you know? Tuesday! Yes! Oh my god, that's amazing. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yes. That's exactly what day it is. Oh, Iris is Iris is distracting me. She's playing with her little ball toy. And she is like intently staring at those little tears. You'll catch it one day. You're doing great, sweet pie. You're just here smacking it. You're doing great, babe. You are doing absolutely amazing. Anyhow, how are you guys today? I'm feeling pretty good. I've been like sleepy this week though. Like I'm kind of sleeping like shit. I don't know what's going on this week. It's not even like I'm like just being bad and staying up too late, you know? Or at least not later than normal. But I don't know. I'm just like not sleeping very well this week and I don't know why. So I'm a little bit eepy, but you know what? Now that we're here and we're about to hear from John Titor themselves, I'm awake and I'm ready to go, okay? Because I have questions that need answering and I don't know that I'm really going to get a lot of answers, but I will get some information, right? Like some... Suzuha has to tell us something. It might not be answers. It probably will be more questions, yes. But that's something. Hold on. Okay. Gosh, my back hurts and my neck hurts. It's just a day, you know? It's just a day. Did you really hear it? It was like tiny. I didn't think it would catch that. It was honestly really unsatisfying. I wanted it to be better. I wanted it to be more than what it was, you know? So, but that's kind of hilarious that it caught that. It didn't even feel that good, you know? It was just like one of those disappointing cracks. Maybe you have the answers you need, but just don't know the question yet. Wow. Now that's deep. I do want a lobotomy. I want an elbow lobotomy. Okay? We've discussed this. Okay, we've been through this. Come on. Get with the program. I swear. In other news, what updates do I have today? Last night I played Minecraft. It was fun. I made a cute lookout facing the house. My hands are cracking and getting dry from the cold, so that's fun. We are officially in a put on hand lotion every time I wash my hands season. So love that. This kind of sucks and annoying. What else? What else? Oh, I got like a, I don't really know what you call it. Like a cushion thing to use as a footrest. And it also has a little drawer in there. So I'm trying to decide what to put in the little drawer. But yeah, I have a little footrest now, which I think will be better than the footrest that's like built into my chair because it's just like very minimal, you know? But yeah, so I have that. I can put something in there. I just don't know what yet. Milk, I don't know. I don't know about that one, but these are good ideas. No idea is a bad idea, I suppose. Keep trying. Now, juicy chicken number 1, I can maybe get behind that. Now, maybe I can get behind that. Hi, Red. How's it going? I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking more like my squishies, maybe. So that, you know, if I'm sitting at my desk and I'm just like, ooh, I want to squish something. It's right there, you know, just reach under, pull out a squishy, voila. Maybe that. I don't know. I don't know. I'll let you guys know what I end up throwing in there. Anyway, I think that's all of my updates. I mean, it's been so long since we last talked, you know? So much has happened. But all right, so we just found out that Suzuha is John Titor, and we brought her.
Where have you been all my life?
Nothing out of the ordinary. How are you?
Nothing out of the ordinary. Hey, I guess that's pretty good, though. I'll take it. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Yay! Thank you so much. You didn't give an update on Ophelia? Oh, she slept with me last night. She cuddled right up. So, whatever happened with her, we are past it. She was very happy, today, and she's especially happy today because I'm pretty sure she ate all of Iris's food because I came home from work today and my bedroom door was closed and Iris was in my bedroom and Ophelia was out in the living room. And so I can only assume that they probably were playing and one of them accidentally closed the door, effectively like separating them. But since Ophelia was in the living room where the automated food bowls are, you know, and I came home and both bowls were empty. Yeah, they sure were. So unless this happened after the food was dispensed, which is possible, I don't know. I have no idea when that door closed. But I will say Fifi's tummy was looking a little rounder than usual, suspiciously rotund, if you will. And Iris came out meowing and crying, and she kept walking over to her bowl and checking it. So I was like, okay, I think she hasn't eaten. So I dispensed some food for Iris and sat there and, you know, kept watch so that she could eat in peace. Because, of course, Fifi being Fifi tried to steal more of her food as if two servings wasn't enough, you know? So, yeah, that happened today. But all that being said, she's in really high spirits today. She's doing good. She's very happy. She's very playful. Like I said, I think her belly is full. So yeah, that happened. Hopefully they don't do that again. I've seen them like nudge the door before because they like to get behind it and like play. So I can only assume they just went a little too hard, and while they were each on either side, the door got fully closed and then they couldn't get it back open. But yeah, so anyways, that did happen. But all that being said, she's doing good. She's back to her normal self. No puffy tail or anything of the sort. In fact, she's playing with the laser light right now. You got it. You're doing great. Oh, Iris is too. You guys are gonna get it. Keep trying. You're gonna get it one day. Yeah, I bet you will. But anyway, yeah, so she's doing good. And we had a very nice night snuggling up together. Maybe she was. Who knows? Maybe. She is a little sweetie pie, so I mean, I could see it. But yeah, I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you guys about that because I was like, what in tarnation is going on? Like, what happened here? So yeah, either Fifi ate double today or Iris ate double today. But I'm thinking it's more likely that the separation happened before the feeders went off and it was probably Fifi, so. But you know, I figured I'd rather risk feeding Iris twice than risk her not having her din at all, you know? Like, one day of extra food isn't gonna kill either of them, so that's fine. But anyway, so that's what happened today. It was interesting. Anyways, all right, so let's see what Suzuha has to say to me and Kurisu, shall we? Let's see. She should probably see a doctor about her hand. Oh, right, because she burnt it, right? But there's no time for that. Mighty's death is approaching. I just hope she's not in too much pain. Oh no, man, burns can freaking hurt. Yeah, I mean, are we surprised though, Az? I've been kind of an asshole this whole game. You know? Are we really surprised? I'm consistent with my behavior. Imagine if the one did eat both previous portions, so got 4 portions worth instead of 2. That's just, I guess that's possible, but probably highly unlikely, I will say. Oh, right, Red. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a good evening. But yeah. 3? I mean, Fifi eating literally but yeah, I get what you mean 3. Fifi eating all like Fifi doing that would make sense, but I know that she definitely didn't get more than 2, obviously. But Iris, that would be wild for her. I really think Fifi would pin that girl down if Iris tried to steal her food. So, you know, if the roles were reversed and Fifi was the one, like, you know, then I could probably believe that for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Fifi she's very food motivated. She's very food motivated, I'll tell you that. I wrap a towel around her hand to keep people around us from staring. Who? Oh, them. Okay. I was like, who else is here staring? Welcome back, Okarin. Oh, Suzu-san's with you too. When we get to the lab, Mairi and Daru are there for some reason. Thought I sent them home. Oh, right. We did, didn't we? Mairi gives me a ditzy answer when I ask them. I really thought we should celebrate the birth of Super Phone Wave-chan. Welcome back, Karin. That's actually so cute. So Daru-kun and I went shopping. Should have known she wouldn't stay away. Kurisu looks as worried as I am. She leans close and whispers into my ear. What do we do? Make absolutely sure Mayuri doesn't find out. Kurisu nods slightly. You guys whispering about? Just a moment, I think my mommy's texting me again. Mommy! I can't ignore my mommy! She sent me pictures of flowers. Oh, she's so cute. I love her so much. She has this flower, like this plant that's been like about to bloom, so she keeps sending me updates about it. And it finally bloomed. It's very pretty. Mom! So pretty. She's so cute. I love her so much. Okay, anyways, what are you guys whispering about? How many times do I have to say it? No party. Wow. Such a killjoy. Come on, Okarin. That's no fun. It's not about fun. I glance at Suzuha. She still looks depressed. Suzu-san, are you feeling okay? Suzuha, Christina and I have important matters to discuss. That's why I asked you to leave for the day. Mayushi wants to hear it too.
Yeah, Mayushi.
I think he's serious. Oh, don't cry! But Suzu-san looks sad. Mayushi's worried. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Hi, Monkey. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Sorry. Hold on. My mom texted me again. She's so cute. I can't take it. She's so cute. She said, I said so pretty. Because she said like some of the buds opened. And I was like, so pretty. And she said, still have a few more to open. We'll update you in a few days. She's so cute. I can't take it. Oh, I love her so much. Oh, mom. Oh, mom. Your hair bows look different tonight. I know. I kind of, you know, added a little something to them, you see? What do you think? All right, Suzuha hangs her head and bites her lip. I know she feels responsible for Mayuri's death. But how is she related? That's what I'm here to find out.
Thanks!
You're too sweet. I want Sheena, Mayuri, and Hashida Hikaru to stay. This concerns them too. I mean, I suppose, yeah. But we don't want to freak Mayuri out. If Suzuha says so, then I have no objections. But I quietly pull her aside and remind her not to tell them about Mayuri's impending death. Probably for the best. Probably for the best, for sure. Then I quickly explain Suzuha's true identity, that she posted on channel as John Titor, that the satellite is really a time machine, that she came from the year 2036. That's a lot.
未来人すげえマジバネっす握手してもらっていいですか
That's awesome. Can I shake your hand?
誰遊びで
We're
はない
not
んだぞ
playing around here, Daru.
すずさんは何年生まれなの
Oh, good question. What year were you born?
2017年
2017.
7年後なんだ
That's in
まだ
7
生まれて
years.
ないのに
You haven't been born yet,
ここ
but
に
you're
いるん
here.
だね
Huh?
ん
She's so cute. Oh my god. There's no time to deal with Mayuri's confusion.
それで鈴葉
All right, Suzuha.
詳しく話してもらおうか
Let's hear it.
って言ってもタイトルとして書き
The
込んだ
gist is what I
内容が
posted on
ほとん
channel.
どすべて私は2036
I
年の
came
未
from
来
the
から来
future,
た
the year 2036.
その時代は
In my
セル
time,
に
the
よ
world
って
is a
支配され
dystopia
た
ruled
デ
by
ィストピア
CERN.
で
There's no war,
争いは
no
完全に消え
conflict,
たけど
but no freedom
人々
either.
は自由を奪われて
Remarkable restraint on Daru's part that he only asked about the hand rather than something more pervy. That's very true, actually.
デ
Very
ィス
true.
トピア
Dystopia?
極端な管理社会
A
全体主義
society where every activity is
マユリが
controlled by
バ
the
ナナを食
government.
べたいと思っても
In a dystopia,
今日が
you're
バナ
not
ナを食べ
allowed
て
to
いい
eat
日でなけ
bananas
れば
unless today is
食べること
banana
は許
eating
されない
day. If you
もし
break
食べた
that
ら
rule,
裁判なし
they
で実
throw you
刑
in jail without a
そんな
trial.
社会ってところ
I like the example she gave her. It's so funny. On another note, I love dystopia books and like stories. Like games, books, movies. I don't know what it is about them. It's just like so horrifying that it's like it thoroughly entertains me, you know? And I think it makes me feel a little bit better about like the state of the world sometimes because I'm like, well, things are pretty shit, but they're not that. So, you know? I don't know, but I do love me a good dystopia. I do. Also, it's a fun word. It's a good word.
マユシ
Dystopia.
はバナナ大好きなの
That's
に
terrible. Mayashi loves bananas. Yep. No bananas for you unless they say so. Forget about the bananas. Literally, in a dystopia, forget about them.
セルンの支配からの解放の
I'm
ため
part
に
of the
戦う
resistance fighting to free
Resistance なの。
humanity from CERN's
こ
control.
の時代に
Ooh,
タイムトラベルしてきたの
badass from the resistance.
そんな今を
I came to the past to change my present.
君たちからしたら未来
From
にな
your
るの
point
か
of view, I guess I should say the future.
未来を
to change the
変えるた
future.
め
Change the future. She doesn't sound like she's joking.
じゃあお父さんを探してる
What about finding your father? Was
あれ
that a
は嘘
lie?
だったのか
Suzuha doesn't answer. Get your mints out! What'd you miss? Not too much. Suzuha's just telling us a little bit of her backstory, but we haven't gotten in too deep yet. But basically, Suzuha's from the future, where the world is a dystopia run by CERN. They're awful and very controlling. So she came into the past so that she could change things to hopefully free everyone and stop CERN from taking over and taking control of everything. And that's basically what we've learned so far. Also, did I just hear an iris? Hi, sweet baby. Hi, cutie pie. You want Lappy? I got Lappy. I've always got Lappy. Is it a backstory if it happens forward in the future? Oh, God. That's a great question. that I don't know if I can answer. My baby, you're so cute! Everybody's being so cute today. First my mommy, then my idiot, now Iris. You're always cute though. You're always cute. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. But yes, so that's what's happening so far. All right, does that mean it was a lie?
セルンは研究機関であって権力を持つ統治機関じゃな
CERN
い
is a research institution.
私は何度も
They don't have
ネット
political
上で
power.
ジョン・タイターにそう
I
訴え
explained
て
that
き
to
た
John Titor several times online. Mine?
まさかお前
Don't tell me.
栗ご飯と
You're
カメハメ
Kuri
ハか
Gohan and Kamehameha? Kurisu turns red and looks away.
タイターの中の人が名乗り出たんだから
Titor came forward,
私も名
so
乗
it's
り出な
only
いと
fair that I
フ
do
ェアじゃ
too.
ないです
ならば
In that
俺もそれ
case,
に習おう
I'll come clean
俺
too.
は法院教魔というマナで
Bro, come on. Are you be fucking for real right now? I'll come clean too. I was posting under my true name. Oh, Inkyo. Yeah, no fucking
それ
kidding.
は知ってる
They're so funny. May you pat my head? Of course. Here you go. Go right ahead. There you go. Thank you. Imagine if someone else was posting a Halloween Kyoma though. Or posting as Halloween Kyoma. That would be the biggest twist of the game. Imagine. I wouldn't put it past these types of games. They do be coming out with some crazy twists, but that would be hard to argue in this case.
あ、ハモった
Ah, you harmonized. Zaffron. She must not like having anything in common with Kurisu. Oh, that's so true. She clears her throat and continues. I want to know what Kurisu did in the future.
セルンは
I assume
2036
that
年で
makes
の
her not
研究
like
機関で
Kurisu. CERN is still a research institution in 2036.
世界を支配してるのはセルンの
The
バッ
world
クに
is
いる
actually ruled by
300
CERN's
人委員
secret
会って
backers,
やつら
the Committee of 300.
300人委員会
Committee of
実在した
300.
のか
They're real? That name was in CERN's top secret documents.
セルンがタイムマシーン開発に成功したことで
When CERN successfulally
時
completed
間
their
という
time
4つ
machine,
目の次
they
元に
became the
干渉
sole
できる
entity
唯一
with
の
power
存在
over
にな
the
った
fourth dimension, time.
その結果
In just 2
たった2
years,
年で
they remade the world
世
to
界の
serve their
秩序は
purpose.
全て塗り替えられたってわけ
Just 2 years. But that's only an objective time. I bet CERN's time travelers spent many decades leaping back and forth across history, building the foundation of CERN's rule.
そんでもってマキセクリス
That brings us to you, Makise Kurisu. Suzuha glares at Kurisu.
2036年において
In 2036, you
タイムマシンの母として崇敬されている
apotheosized as the mother of the time machine. Hold on. Apotheosized? Apotheosized. Elevate to or as if to the rank of a god, idolized. We had the feeling that Roosevelt had not so much died as been apotheosized. Okay, I see. Idolized. Okay. Understood. Got it. Thank you.
数形
Apotheosized?
日本語で OK。
In Japanese, please.
崇敬
Apotheosized.
敬
As
われて
in
いるってこと
revered, respected. She keeps using unusual vocabulary. Or maybe that's normal vocabulary in 2036? Respected?
敬われて
Respected?
え
Huh?
私が
I am? Actually, you know what? Probably the word they used in Japanese, probably more.
2010年に
Like,
タ
yeah.
イムリープの概念を史上初めて
In
発見し
2010, you pioneered time leap
セ
technology.
ルンのタイムマシン開発に貢献した人物
Wait, what year is it right now in the
それ
game?
が 私の聞か
Is
さ
that
れた
now?
マキセ・クリスっていう人間よ。
I forgot how many years they said it is before she's born. It is 2010. Okay, gotcha. So she's referring to like this, which just happened now. Okay, just making sure it wasn't different in another world line or something. Okay, so in 2010, you pioneer time leap technology. Afterwards, you contribute to the development of CERN's time machine. That's what I know about Makise Kurisu. Yeah, because she's probably fucking kidnapped and forced to. Is that why she treats Kurisu like an enemy? So then what? Was I just not known for all my work whenever I inevitably get kidnapped and forced to? Kurisu gets all the credit? Is that what I'm hearing?
ならば俺が
They're probably more
タ
likely
イ
to
ムマ
take
シンの
to take
父
her seriously.
だな。
Oh yeah, good. Here we go. Then I must be the father of the time machine, right?
岡部倫太郎はテロリスト扱いされてる。結構有名。
Oh no! That's not what I wanted to hear. Okabe Rintaro is a terrorist in 2036. You're pretty infamous. The fact that Suzuha was born in the far-off future of 7 years ago. Time travel stories get odd when they say specific dates that have passed. Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. It gets so like weird whenever you're, you know, experiencing it much later than whenever it was like, well, maybe not intended, but just like whenever it came out, you know, and stuff. All right. You're pretty infamous. Oh boy. What? Seriously? I'm a terrorist in the future?
私がセルンでタイムマシン開発に携わる
I
ってい
helped
うこと
CERN build their time machine?
信じられない。
I don't believe it.
セルンは人体実験までしてるのよ。
CERN experiments on
科学者
people
の
against
風
their
上にも
will.
置けないそんな
They're
連
a
中のところ
disgrace
にな
to
んて
scientists
行
everywhere.
くつもりはない。
I would never collaborate with them.
でも未来ではそうなって
But
た。
that's how it is in the future.
未来の私は
How
なんて
did
言
the
ってた？
future me explain herself?
会ったことは一度もないよ。
We've never
そ
met.
れに
By 2036, you're already dead.
亡くなってたし。
今さらっとすごいこと言われた。
So I wonder if maybe Suzuha murders Kurisu in that one world line? Just to try to stop her from being able to go and work for CERN, basically? Well, that's just great.
私って50歳まで生
I
きら
don't
れない
even
っ
make it to
て
50.
こと？
私の時代では
In
極
my
端に長
time,
生き
there
の
are
人
two
と
kinds of people.
不審な亡くなり
Those
方
who
をす
live
る
extremely
若い
long
人の2
lives
種類
and
がい
those who
た。
die young under suspicious circumstances.
セルンに逆らうような言
People
動を
who
する
act
人は
against CERN are erased.
どんどん
But I thought she worked for
私も
CERN. They erased me? Guess she eventually acted against CERN? Suzuha looks into Kurisu's eyes. For once, she's not glaring at Kurisu.
もしかしたら君も
Maybe
セル
you
ン
were
に利
being
用
used
され
by
たのか
CERN
もしれ
too.
ないね。
Maybe they took your parents hostage and forced you to work on their
両
time
親を人
machine.
質に取られて
嘘。
No.
ママが
Does that mean
危ない。
Mama's in danger? Kurisu's mother is in America. It's not terribly difficult to imagine CERN kidnapping her while Kurisu is away. That's very true. After all, I watched Moeka kill Mighty in cold blood.
ラウンダ
Multiple times. Rounders.
何それ
What's that?
セルンの傭兵部隊
CERN's
と
private
いうとこ
army.
ろか。
Or something like that. Suzuha
名目
nods.
上はセルンとは独
On
立した
paper, they're an
技術調
independent
査班って
technology
位置づけだ
research
けどさ
firm. In
実
reality,
態は汚れ
they do
役
the
もこ
dirty
な
work for
す何
CERN
でも
all
や
over the world. According to Moeka, they have two chief duties. First, to acquire IBM 5100s, the only computers that can access CERN's secret database. Second, to find promising scientists in the field of time travel and force them to cooperate with CERN, or eliminate them if they will not.
やっぱりこの時代にもすでに存在し
So
て
they
るんだ
already
ね。
exist. I thought they might.
私はずっ
In
と
my time, they're our
ラ
number
ウンダ
one
ーの連
enemy.
中と戦ってたんだ。
汚れ役ってことは
Dirty work?
まさか
Does that mean like
誘拐とか暗
kidnappings
殺
and
とかも
assassinations? Suzuha looks to me with a question in her eyes. I shake my head.
私の時代では
In my time,
そうい
yes.
うこともしてた。
But I don't think they've reached that level in this
今は
time
ま
yet.
だそこまでしてないんじゃないかな。
Baru is visibly relieved.
ねえ、あまねさん。あな
Mane-san,
たさっき、
you
ジョ
said
ン・
that
タイタ
most
ー
of
と
what
して
you
語った
posted
こ
as
とは
John Titor was
ほぼ
true,
全て
right?
事実だって言ったよね。
そうだよ。
Right.
ということは、あなたは世界
Does
の
that
構
mean
造
you
に
know
つ
how the
いて把
universe
握してる
works?
っていうこと
You claimed that the
エベレッ
Everett
ト・
Wheeler
ホイーラー
model,
モデル、
the many
いわゆ
worlds
る多世
interpretation,
界解
is
釈で説明
correct.
できるって、
あれはフェイク情報。
That was a lie.
セルンに目をつけられない
Camouflage
た
so
めの
that
カ
CERN
ムフ
wouldn't
ラージュ
target。me.
本当の中に嘘を一つ
If
混
I
ぜる
mix
と
one lie into the truth,
途端に全
then the
体
bad
が
apple
嘘くさく見え
spoils
るん
the
だ。
barrel.
じゃあ、把握はしてないのね。
So you don't know.
してるよ。
I do. By
2036 年度は
2036,
さ、
scientists have successfully
世界
modeled
の
the
構
structure
造は
of the
解明
universe,
されてるんだ。
and it's not the many worlds
多
interpretation.
世界
本当に
Really?
詳しく教えて。
Tell me.
アトラクタフィールド
Attractor fields.
そう。
Right.
岡部倫
I
太郎
told you
に
by
は
mail, didn't I?
メールで直接
それ、どんな解釈なの
What sort of model is that?
世界は世界線と
The universe is made up of world lines and attractor fields. Suzuha walks over to Mayuri's sewing table and picks up a ball of red yarn. She holds one end of the yarn and drops the ball to the floor, then holds about a meter of yarn in front of her face.
世界の構造はより糸みたいなものなの。
The universe is like this piece of yarn.
いくつもの可能性世界線が重
Countless
ね合わせの
possible
状態
world
にな
lines
ってて
exist side by side.
常に無限
branching
から
out
枝
to
分かれしてってるわけ。全体を見ると一本に
From
見
a
えるけど
distance, it looks like a
ミ
single
クロなレ
string,
ベルだと
but when you look closer, the string is actually made up of
より細い糸が絡み合うように世界を構成している。
individual threads woven together.
そして最終
At
的
the
には
end, those
それらの
threads
細い
converge
糸
on
は
a single
一
point.
つに収束す
The
る。
paths are different, but the destination is the same.
それって、決定論じゃないの
Isn't that determinism? A school of philosophy that states that every event is predetermined by previous events. The past determined the present. The present determines the future. Even though we may think we are acting of our own free will, in truth, we are only following a predetermined path. Those who subscribe to determinism often cite the thought experiment of Laplace's demon. For an intellect which at a certain moment would know all forces that set nature in motion and all positions of all items of which nature is composed, nothing would be uncertain, and the future, just like the past, would be present for its eyes. Pierre Simon Lap.
近いかもね。でも
Close.
もうちょっ
This
とアバウ
model
ト。
is a little looser.
多世界解釈と
You could say it cherry picks from the many worlds interpretation and the Copenhagen interpretation.
分岐はするが結末は同じ
The branches all lead to the same place. Does that mean there's only one world in the
結
end?
局一つなの
そういうこと。
Exactly.
で、その収束
The
範囲
bundle of
内にあ
world
る
lines
世界
that
線
share
の
a
束
point
の
of convergence is called an attractor field.
アトラクタフィールドもたくさんある。
There are also many attractor fields.
このより糸はアトラ
This
クタフィ
string
ー
is
ルドアル
attractor field
ファ
alpha.
範囲内にあるのは
The threads are
Alpha
alpha
世界線。
world lines. Suzuha then cuts meter lengths of blue, yellow, and white yarn.
青がアトラクタフィールドベ
Blue
ー
is
タで
beta, yellow is gamma, and white is delta.
それぞれベー
Hi
タ世界
Juan,
線や
how's it
ガ
going?
ンマ世界線やデル
Each
タ
is
世
made
界
up of
線も
countless beta world lines, gamma world lines, or delta world lines.
それこそ何億っていう数をね。
She twists the different colored strings together, then stretches them out as one fat, multicolored string.
アトラクタフィールドもこんな風にいくつも
Attractor
重
fields
ね合
are
わせ状態に
superpositions
なっ
like
てる。
this.
それぞれのアトラクタフィ
What
ー
you
ルドごと
running
で
around for?
起きる事象
What's
も
going
収
on?
束する結果も違う。
In each attractor field, the world lines converge on a different result.
干渉性は喪失してるわけ。
They don't interact.
それぞれが独
Each
立を
attractor
保ってる
field。is independent of the others.
元をたどれば一つだし、
Of course, they all diverge from a common point
さ
somewhere
ら
in
に
the
マク
past,
ロな視点で
and
見
they
れ
will
ば
all
収束
converge
するけ
again
ど
at some point in the future.
そのスパ
But
ンは
that takes many
何
hundreds
百
of
年っていうレ
years.
ベルなんだ。より大きな分岐、
You can think of the attractor fields as very long world lines. Oh, you saw the first snowfall today? Both exciting and also like,
エロい
ugh.
人
Yeah, we still had a little bit of snow outside this morning, but then it melted. So we're back to no snow for now. We'll see. Maybe there will be more. I say unexcitedly. Can you compare it to an eroge? Teach me, oh, erotic one. Oh my god.
エロい人なんていない。
There's no erotic one here.
いや、
No,
エロゲに
he's,
例えるのは間違っ
he's
てな
right.
い。
Hello?
ヒロイン個別ルー
It
ト
is
が
like
アト
an
ラクターフィールド。
eroge.
その中に出
Each
てくる細かい選択
heroine's
肢が
route
それぞれの
is
世界
an
線だ。
attractor field, and the small choices within are the individual world line.
しかし最後には必ず
But at
トゥ
the
ルールート
end,
に入って
they all enter the true route for the grand ending.
共通ルートが長いか短いか
The
それが
only
問題
difference is the
だ
length of the
ちなみ
common
に僕だ
part.
ったらせっ
By
かく
the
だから
way, I'd
妹キャラ
choose
のア
the
トラクタ
little
ーフィー
sister's
ルドを選ぶ
attractor
ぜ
field.
勝手にしろ。
Whatever.
ダメだこいつら。
You guys
早
are
くなんとかし
hopeless.
ないと。
Better do something quick.
私にはそのエロゲってのがよくわかんないんだけど。
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
真剣に受け取らなくていいわよ。
Just ignore them. Let me get this straight. The reason I can't save Mayuri is that her death is the event upon which this attractor field converges. That means the world really is killing Mayuri.
でもさそれじゃ未来を変えるなんて無理じゃね結局収束
Yeah,
しちゃう
you're
んで
cooked,
しょ
Tomu.
何をしたって結果は
Gotta admit,
同
that's
じじ
a
ゃん
pretty good analogy, even if one finds the subject distasteful. But then, isn't it impossible to change the future? It always converges on the end, right? No matter what you do, the result is the same. That's right. That's why Mayuri dies no matter how many times I leave.
今私たちがいるアト
We
ラクタ
have
ー
to
フィ
escape
ールドアルファ
attractor
の
field
範
alpha.
囲外
範囲外
Escape?
つまりアトラクター
In
フィー
other
ルド
words,
ベータにある
We're going to
ベー
jump
タ
to a
世界
world
線に飛
line.
び移るってこと。
In attractor field beta. So in other words, we're gonna jump to an other world.
干渉できないんじゃ。
I thought attractor fields couldn't
ア
interact.
トラクターフィールド同士が完全に分岐しちゃった
Attractor
よ
fields are
ね。
normally separate,
でも
but if we go to the
まさ
instant
に
they
分
diverge,
分岐する瞬間。
the instant they diverge.
それが今だってい
Is
うこと。
that now?
ダイバージェンスが大きく変わ
I
る分
was
岐
taught
点
that a
は
major divergence occurs
2010
in
年にあるって。
2010.
2000年や
This year,
1991
an
年並みの
earth-shattering event causes divergence at the attractor field level.
アトラクターフィール
The
ドレベ
last
ルで
time such a
枝分かれ
divergence
するって。
occurred was in the year 2000, and before that, in 1991.
なんで2000年
What happened those years?
1990どっちも世界規模の大きな事件があったじゃん。
Events that changed the face of the world.
事件
1991年はソ連崩壊だ。
1999.
だ
Oh
が
my
それ
god.
は2001年だ。
1991 was the collapse of the Soviet Union, right? But what happened in 2000? 2001 had the 9/11 attacks.
2000年は2000年問題の年だよ。
The year 2000 problem.
は
What
あ
have you
あれって
missed?
騒がれた割に
Suzuha's
は
just
結局大
explaining
した問題は
what
起き
goes
なかった
on,
ぞ
basically. Y2K? But that was just hype. Nothing happened.
それは今私たちがいる
That's because the alpha world line we're on represents a world where
2000
Y2K
年
didn't
問題
occur.
が起きなかった可能性世界だから。
So, in other words, there are worlds where it did occur?
2010年
Ooh, that sounds exciting, Az! And that brings us to 2010.
今年って
Did something
何
big
か
happen
大きな
this
事
year?
件今年最大の事件は
What else could it be? Suzuha looks towards the development
人
room.
類史上初のタイムマシン開
The
発成
creation
功
of
以外に
humanity's
何があ
first
るって
time
の？
machine.
そっか
Oh yeah!
そうだよ
Wow!
ねすごい
so cute.
もう一つ疑問が。
With a trip to Dubai to compete in a 50k prize pool tournament as a prize. Hey yo, that's amazing! That's so exciting. Thank you for the hydrate, monkey. One more question. Risu keeps plowing ahead. She's on a mission. I guess that's what makes her a scientist.
重ね合わせ状態にある世界線ってパラレルワールドってわけじゃないんで
These
しょ
world lines aren't parallel worlds, are they?
違うよ。あくまで可能性世界線が同時に存在しているだ
Ultimately,
け。
they're just possibilities that exist simultaneously.
そうだとして世界線間の観測はどうやる
Then
の
how do you observe the
神の
differences
視点でも
between
持たな
world
きゃ
lines?
無理なんじゃない
Wouldn't you need a god's eye view to do that?
普通ならね。
Normally. However, people talk like Y2K wasn't a big deal, but the concerns were entirely founded. Only reason there wasn't catastrophe is a giant team worked diligently to update and test critical software in the years leading up to it. Yep, and we might run into it again in 2038 if I remember correctly. Woohoo! Alright, Suzuha looks at me. Don't tell me.
リーディングしたいなか
Reading Steiner?
そういうネーミングなの？
Is that what you call it?
岡部倫太郎
Okabe Rintaro. You have the power to observe changes across world line,
特殊な
correct?
力がある。
Hell yeah, I do!
ああ
Yeah,
それが鍵になる。
that's the key.
君の特殊な力が
Your power
世
is the
界
key to
をセ
freeing
ブン
the
の支
world
配
from
っていう
CERN's
呪
rule.
縛から解き放つ鍵。
Hold on, sorry. Okay, sorry. My mommy. Got any stream planned for the Christmas? Honestly, I haven't thought that far yet. I honestly haven't, but I'll probably be here. I guess it depends. I guess it depends. We shall see. A 24-hour Minecraft stream? Ooh, 24-hour Minecraft Christmas party! Yeah, I'm so addicted right now, and I knew it would happen. But yeah, I'll probably do something special, but I haven't really thought about like what exactly yet, to be honest. Yeah, it's running now. I think when did we launch it? On Sunday? Saturday? Sunday? Saturday? I think maybe Saturday. Yeah, so it's been running for a couple days. We've done a couple updates. And yeah, I've just been building away, going on a couple adventures. It's been good. I'm very addicted. I wanted to play it before stream today, but I didn't get a chance because I had some other like errands and stuff to do, or not errands, like chores, I guess. But I'll probably hop on for a little bit after stream today because I'm addicted. So yeah, and I started a little bit of a project yesterday I want to keep working on. So, your power is the key to freeing the world from CERN's rule.
今の君は
So I'm the
神に匹敵
chosen
する存
one.
在なんだよ。
You have the power of a god.
俺の力が
My power.
アトラクタフィールドアルファの範囲外。
If you escape
ベータ
attractor
世界
field
線に到
alpha
達すれば
and reach a
収
beta
束
world
する
line,
結果も
then the
変わる。
result will change. But how do I do that? I feel a shiver of excitement.
助けられるのか
So there's hope? Can save Mighty? Suzuha nods firmly. Then I must do it. Sunday you did family with Christmas? Oh, I hope you had an amazing time. Wait, Christmas? Christmas already? Not Thanksgiving? I have no
ちょっ
choice.
と待って
Wait a second. Risu, however, is not so enthusiastic.
それ
Okay, just
本当に
making
全
sure.
部正し
I
い
like
の
went with it without
あまり
thinking
さん
about it. I
の
was like,
妄想
oh
が
yeah,
混じってる可能
that's
性が
right. And I was like, wait a second. It's not Christmas yet. How do we know this is all true? What if Amane-san is just making stuff up? Well, regardless, I hope you had a great time. What? I'm not making stuff up.
落ち着け別に喧嘩を売ってるわけじゃない
Normally time travel stories fail to develop how the world works, so it's like magic, but they actually put in the plot here. We love to see it. Calm down. I'm not trying to pick a fight.
ただ疑
But I
問な
still
のよ
have questions.
そもそもどうしてあ
One,
なた
how
は
do you know about
岡部
Okabe's
が持ってる
power?
力とか
Two, how
2010
did you
年
know
に
about,
岡部や
or how did you know
私が
Okabe
こ
and
の
I
秋
were
葉
in
原にいるって
Akihabara in
知ってたの
2010?
2017年生まれに
Don't
し
you
て
know a
は
little too much for someone born in 2017? She has a point. Everyone looks to Suzuha.
父さんの遺書にそうあった。
It was written in Dad's will. His will?
遺書ってどういう
What do you mean?
こと？私がタイムトラベルを決意したのは
His will was his will was what made me decide to time travel.
父さんは
My
私
dad
が
was
所
one of the
属してい
founding
る
members of the
レジスタンスの
resistance.
設立メンバーの一
He
人で
hid from CERN and researched time
セレン
travel
とは
on
別
his
に
own.
未来を変えるための研
He
究をね
wanted to change the future,
でも
but CERN
Some-
killed him.
セルンに殺されだから
That's why I'm
私は
here,
父さんの意
to
思を継い
fulfill
で
his dream.
ここにいる。
ごめんなさい
Sorry. Suzuha doesn't look at Kurisu. She still seems to have a grudge against her. Kurisu would never actively cooperate with CERN. I know that, but I just can't say it in front of Suzuha. For some reason, Suzuha really does see Kurisu as responsible for the problems of the future. But if that's the case, why doesn't Suzuha just kill Kurisu? Wouldn't that change the future too? Maybe she can't. World lines converge. No matter how hard I struggle, Mairi dies. Similarly, it may be impossible for Suzuha to kill Kurisu, no matter how much she may want to. Suzuha clears her throat as if to change the subject.
2010年の秋葉原、ここでタイムマシンが作られたことで、セルンのタイムマシン開発が加速した。
Akihabara, 2010. The time machine created here accelerates CERN's own time machine research.
それを阻止する方向に
We
歴史
have
を
to
導
stop
くこ
that
と
from
が必
happening
要
in
なん
order
だ
to
よ。
guide history in a new direction.
そしてどうやって
Stop it. How?
セルンは俺たちの存在に気づ
CERN
いてい
already
る
knows about us. That's clear from Moeka's attack.
原因は君たち
Dad
が一
believed
番
that
最
the
初に
ultimate
タイムマ
cause
シン
was
を
the
使
very
った
first
時の
email you
メ
sent
ール
with
デ
your
ータ
time
だと
machine.
思う。
メールデータ
An email?
ハッキングが
It
バレたの
wasn't
ではな
because
く
they caught us hacking?
だから僕のハッキン
Like
グ
I
はバレ
said,
てないって言って
Nobody
ん
can
だろ
catch my hacking. I still don't buy that.
でもメールデー
Like,
タ
what are you, an ultimate? Which email are you talking about?
あれじゃないかな。
I know.
クリスちゃんが死ん
Wasn't
じゃ
it the
っ
email
た
Okarin
って
sent
いう
that said
オカリンのメール。
Chris-chan died? Right. The email I sent to Daru right after Dr. Nakabachi's conference.
あああ
Oh,
れね
that. Back then, we hadn't yet realized that the phone wave, named subject to change, was a time machine.
その時空を超えたメールもきっと捉えられてる。
CERN probably intercepted that email and realized what it meant.
あの時からもうバレていたと
They were already onto us back then? Come to think of it, the first time I met Moeko was the day after I sent that email.
泳がされてたんだな。
We really jumped in the
僕ら。
deep end, huh?
マユシーはね、平泳ぎが得意だよ。
Oh no. Oh. Mayashi's good at the breaststroke.
はいはい。水中 M 字開脚、水中 M 字開脚。
Alright. Then do a sexy underwater pose.
しかし
But how did they intercept our email? Hundreds of millions of emails are sent
世
around
界
the
中で
world
一
each
日に何
day.
億という
セルンはエシュロンのネットワークを
They
利
really
用し
did
て
drift away from it,
世
didn't
界規
they?
模でタイムマシンについての情報を収
CERN
集
uses
してる。
the Echelon. I don't remember how to say that, if we even learned that before. Uses the Echelon network to collect communications pertaining to time travel research worldwide. According to conspiracy theorists, Echelon is an advanced signals interception system based in the United States and operated by the National Security Agency, NSA. However, American authorities have never publicly admitted to Echelon's existence, and no proof that it exists has ever been found. Participating countries allegedly include the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, but not France. As an ally of the United States, Japan can allow the construction of domestic Ecolon stations in exchange for access to the intercepted data. The elephant cage antenna array located at Misawa Air Base in Aomori, Japan is rumored to be one such station. These stations are said to intercept, collect, and analyze a wide range of signals, including private cell phone transmission. All right.
エシロンだと
Oh, echelon.
本当に実在していたのか
Is that, or it really exists? As an expert on conspiracies, I understand the implication, and they terrify me. No one else seems to get what Suzuha's saying, though.
セルンはさ、自分たち以外のタイムトラベル研究
Echelon
につい
sees
て
everything.
エシュロンで常にアン
Any
テナを張って
transmission
監視し
that
てるんだ
even
よ。
hints at time travel is filtered and sent to CERN. For example, an email that appeared to have come from the future.
だから捉えられた最初のメールデータを
We need to find the record of that email in CERN's database and delete it.
そうすればセルンは君
If you
たち
do
には
that,
気づかない。
then CERN will never know you
タイムマシン
exist.
が2034
Their
年
time
に
machine
完成
won't
す
be
ることも
completed in
含める。
2034. If we're lucky, the program may
タイ
be
ムマ
shut
シンの
down
研究そ
entirely.
のものが頓挫するかも。
In other words, deleting that data will take us to the attractor field where CERN doesn't build a time machine. I hear those girls bumping around. Are y'all wrestling somewhere? Oh no, there's Iris. Maybe Fifi's just bumping around with something. Very sus. What's your sister doing, Iris? What's she doing? You're just taking a nap. Pintaro's like, shit, all this conspiracy shit I've been saying is true. It was supposed to just make me cool. It wasn't supposed to be real. No, for real. No, literally though. This is stressing me out. In other words, deleting that data will take us to the attractor field where CERN doesn't build a time machine. There wasn't any data like that when we hacked into CERN's database.
IBN 5100
The IBN 5100.
おお
Oh.
そうか IBN5100 で構築されていたあのデータベースか
Well, never mind. Maybe it's not maybe it's not Fifi bumping around. I think it's my neighbor. I think maybe they're doing laundry and it's just like really like clanging or something. Anyways, just keep hearing like a thudding. What are y'all doing over there? Of course, CERN's IBN 5100 database.
あの中にきっとエシュロンから
That's
集めたデ
probably
ータ
where
が
they store
蓄
the
積さ
data
れてる。
from Echelon. So that's what it is.
誰よなぜもっと早く
Damn it, Daru.
IBN5100 を使
Why
わなかっ
didn't
た
we
の
use
だ
the IBN 5100 earlier?
いや使わなかったのだとか
We
言わ
never
れて
had
も
one?
そもそも持って
何を言っている
What are you
俺が手
talking
に入れて
about?
きたではないか
I got one, remember? Different world line, buddy. Huh? Right. That was on a different world line. On this world line, I never found the IBN 5100.
私の役割はさ、君たちに
My mission is to make sure you acquire an
IBN
IBN
5100を託すことなんだよ。
5100.
持っているのか
You have one? Suzuha shakes her head.
1975年に行って
I'm going to 1975 to obtain one. 1975. The year the IBN 5100 went to market. I know because John Titer in 2000 said that was his mission. Was that John Titer, Suzuha too? Anyway, if Suzuha can get us an IBN 5100, then we can leave the attractor field and jump to a beta world line where CERN never finds us and their time machine is never completed. That's the trouble with reading Steiner and world line hopping. You forget where you've been and don't have the you who lived the current one's memories to compare to, plus time leaping for like a month or something. No, for real. Yeah, that's why it's so hard for me to keep track of things. What happened where in this game? Like, I can't keep track. There's so much that's happened that conflicts with each other. and I can't remember like all the events like and which world line they're linked to. Like it gets crazy. It would be a pain if you forget which world line you parked Francis. Oh my god, yeah, that would suck. Mighty won't have to die.
よしならば全は急げだ
We need to move
鈴
fast.
葉には
How
今
soon
す
can
ぐ
you
にで
leave,
も
Suzuha?
1975
そうしたいのは山々なんだけど
I was trying to leave when you caught me, but... Suzuha bows her head apologetically. I look at her burnt hand. She's hiding it from Mighty and Daru, but I can see the blood staining my handkerchief. It hurts to look at. Maybe we should get her to a doctor.
タイムマシンは
Right.
壊
Your
れている
time
んだ
machine's broken.
直せないの？
Can you fix it?
無理
No.
私は父さんが作ったものに乗ってきた
My
だけ
dad's
だ
the
から
one who built it.
仕組みそのものはマニュアルを
I've
完璧に
memorized
暗
the
記してるけ
manual,
ど
so I know how it works, but that doesn't mean she knows how to repair it. And there's no guarantee that a time machine from 2036 can be repaired with today's technology. That's a really good point.
タイムリープマシンで遡るのは？
Maybe we can use the time
Amane-san
leap machine to go
time
back
machine
before
が壊れる前へ。
Amane-san's time machine broke.
っていうかタイムリープマシン使う
You're
気な
going
ん
to use the time leap machine?
実験しないってことで
Wasn't the
ファイナ
plan
ルアン
not
サ
to
ーじゃなかった
I still haven't told Daru about my time leaping. There's no time to explain.
場合によっては使う
Can Suzuha even go to a doctor? There's not exactly any record of a negative 7-year-old girl existing in the registries or anything. That's also a good point. Yeah. We'll use it if the situation demands. Do you know when it broke, Suzuha?
ううん
No.
きっと
But it was
この前の
probably the
深夜
rain
に
a
降
few
った
days
雨だよ
ago. It's supposed to be airtight, but the inside was all wet when I checked it today.
あんだけ派手にビルに激突してんだしその
Maybe
時
it
に
made a
穴で
hole
も
when
開
you
いたん
crashed
じゃ
into
ね
Radicon?
あれは激突したんじゃないよ
That wasn't a crash.
座
The
標計算
coordinates were slightly off,
わずか
so
な
it
誤
just
差があった
appeared
そうで
there.
あのマシンって結構不
Not
安定なんだ
exactly
よ
the
ね
most stable machine.
それで雨が降ったのは何日だ
Anyone remember when it rained?
10日の朝、
The morning of
夜
the
明け前
10th,
には降っていた。
just before dawn. The time leap machine can only cover 48 hours in a single leap. The time leap machine was completed today, the 13th, at 2 p.m. That means we can't go farther back than 2 p.m. on the 11th.
ダメだ
Damn,
タイ
we
ムリ
can't
ープ
get
マシ
there
ンじゃ
with the
届か
time
ない
leap machine. Thought we had a glimmer of hope.
直す努力はしてみるべきだ
I
と思う
think
わ
we should
け
try
だ
to
が
fix it.
そうだよ
Yeah,
タイムマシン
it's a
なら
time
ね
machine, so we
時
have
間
plenty of
はあ
time,
んまり
right?
関係ないもん
Yeah, no. Unfortunately not. Kurisu, Suzuha, and I say nothing. We know. In less than 2 hours, Maedi will die. It's already 5:30. There's barely enough time to sneak into Radicon, let alone fix Suzuha's time machine. Maybe I should leave now to 2 p.m. on the 11th. Then we'll have 2 full days to fix the machine.
みんな小腹が空いただろ
You're all hungry,
う
aren't
空いた
you?
はずだ
You should be.
いきなりなんぞ
What's this all of a sudden?
まゆしは腹ペコです
Maishi's hungry. As expected from a glutton. I take a 10,000 yen bill out of my wallet.
マユリダル
Mighty.
買い
Done.
出しに行ってきてくれ
I leave the shopping to
それを
you.
食べながら
We can come up with a
改め
plan
て
while
対
we
策を
eat.
練ろうではない
Wow, Karin.
こんな
What are we
大
going to
金
do
ど
with all
う
this
するの
money?
これで買ってこい
Buy
と
food.
言っているのだ
Lots of food.
釣りはいらん
Use it all.
平然と1万円も
You
動
just
ってみ
calmly
せる
hand over a
さす
10,000
が
yen
オカリ
bill?
僕たち
Wow,
にできないことを
Karin.
やっ
You
て
make
の
it
け
look
る
easy.
そこに
That's
しび
why
れ
we
る
love
憧
you.
れる
That's why we admire you. Mighty and Daru leave in high spirits. I knew the 10,000 yen bill would work.
クリスティーナそ
Christina,
れにタイタン
tighter.
タイターって
Tighter?
私のこと
Is that me?
他に誰がいる
Who else?
なんでいきなり呼び方変わんの
Why are you calling me that now?
タイターの中の人だからだ
Because you're the one behind Tighter's mask.
そうだけどさ
Well, yeah, but
無駄よ。岡部がまともに名前を呼ぶことなんてめったにな
Okabe
いから。
rarely calls anyone by their name.
そういえば私もバイト選手とかって妙
He
な
always
呼ば
calls
れ
me
方しかされ
part-time
てなか
warrior
った
for some reason.
二人とも聞け。
Listen, you two.
俺は
I'm going to leave to 2
11
p.m. on
日
the
の14
11th.
時にそこでタイター
After
から
Tider
改めて
explains herself
今の
again,
説明を
we'll
してもら
start repairs on the time machine.
う。その上で
Our goal is to have it
今のこの時間
our goal is to have it working by this time today.
当てはあるの？
Is that the best plan?
今から2時間もがくよりはマシ。
Better than trying to fix it when we only have 2 hours left.
直せなけ
If
れ
it
ば
doesn't work, I'll just keep
何度で
repeating
も
the same 2
不可解を
days.
繰り返
ごめん
Alright, Az, good luck, good luck! Thank you so much for the lurkey! Thank you, we'll try our best. I'm
タイ
sorry.
ターお前
Tighter.
には必
We're
ず
counting on you to get us an
IBM
IBM
これは
5100.
お前のためだ。
Never forget.
未来のためだ。
I'm not doing this for you, and I'm not doing it for the future.
マユリを
My
助ける
mission
ため
is
の
to
ミッショ
save
ンである
Mighty.
ことを忘れるな。
Alrighty, well, if you're not, I'll see you next time. Good luck, and have a good night if you're not back. Yes, I'll talk to you later.
独善的だと言いたければ
Call
言
me
えばいい。
self-righteous if you want.
だが
However,
俺は誰の指図も受ける
I'm
気はな
doing
い。
this my way. Kirisa and Suzuha give an encouraging nod in agreement.
よし、
Good.
作戦開
Then
始だ。
let's begin.
作戦名は言わないのか？
You're not going to name the operation? Who cares about that? This isn't a game. Mighty's life hangs in the balance.
北欧神話でいいネーミング候補が見つか
Couldn't
らな
find
か
a
っ
good
た？
Norse mythology themed name?
なんで北欧神話
Why Norse mythology?
深い意味のある
Exactly, that's just how serious we are.
中二病患
I
者
don't
は
think there's a
ゲ
deep
ルマ
meaning
ン系
behind
ネー
it.
ミングが大好きだから
Chunibyo patients just love Germanic names for some reason.
そういえば私が
Now
いた
that you
レジスタ
mention
ンス
it,
でも
most of our operation names in the
ほとん
resistance
ど
have
ゲルマン系のネーミ
Germanic
ングだっ
names
た
too.
の
Whenever I ask, they say it's tradition.
これはで
26年後にも
So
中
there's
二病
still
患者ってい
Chunibyo
る
in
んだね。
2036.
くだらない会話をしているな。
Cut the chatter. Mighty's life hangs in the balance. There's no time for this nonsense. Risu sets up the time leap machine while Suzuha goes to turn on the 42-inch CRT. Well before Mighty returns, I leap. Alright, let's go. Is this the furthest back we've leaped so far then, I think? Because before, I think the most we've done so far is just like, what, 4 or 5 hours maybe? I can't remember, but like just a handful of hours, right? When I come to, I'm standing with my phone in hand. While I wait for the ringing in my ears to subside, I check the date and time on my phone screen. August 11th, 2:21 p.m. All right, now I have 2 more days. Yeah, we did a big leap this time. As a matter of fact, I leapt twice. First to 2 p.m. on the 13th, when the machine was completed. From there, I leapt an additional 48 hours to 2 p.m. on the 11th. It was my first consecutive leap, but it seems to have gone well. Yay! I immediately head downstairs to see Suzuha. I'm relieved to see that her hand isn't burned. When I explain the situation, Suzuha races to Radicon to confirm my story. After she realizes that I'm telling the truth, I take her back to the lab and have her repeat the explanation she gave us before I time leaped. We come to the conclusion that all we can do right now is try our best to repair Suzuha's time machine.
じゃあ早速見に行ってみるべき。
Let's go take a look. Daru is unusually enthusiastic. I guess Suzuha's talk of attractor fields and divergence and correcting history's mistakes got his blood pumping.
ちょっと待って
Hold
待
on,
って
everyone. Mighty stops us as we're about to leave the lab.
ねえねえ
Guys?
みんな
Are
もう
we
一つ忘れて
forgetting
る
something?
よ
もう一つ
Like
なん
what?
ぞ
すずさんのお父さんは
What about
今
Suzu-san's
ど
dad?
こにいるの
I wonder how he got the bigger leap going. Did he just say, sure, let's experiment, I volunteer, instead of objecting and saying they shouldn't experiment? That's true, right? I wonder how he pulled that off and convinced everyone. I thought Suzuha was lying about that. When I turn to her, she looks away.
お父さんのことは
That doesn't
どう
matter
でも
now,
いいで
does
しょ
it?
どうでもよくないよ
It does too. I mean, it'll take time to fix the time machine, won't it? We should help Suzu-san find her dad in the meantime. Right?
いや
But
しかし
when I show reluctance, Mighty puffs out her cheeks. She's so cute.
オカリンってば
Don't be like that,
ダ
Okari.
メなんだよ
You have to keep your
約束は
promise.
ねちゃんと守る
Promise.
この前約
We
束したで
promised,
しょ
remember? We said we'd all look for Suzu-san's dad.
みんなで探そうって
That's right. We convinced her to stay by promising to help her look for her father.
そう
Yeah, I
だ
remember.
あのね
I know
すずさん
Suzu-san
が
has a
ここに
mission
来
and
たの
stuff,
はね
but I think she also came because she really wanted to meet her dad.
もしそうなら
Maeshi wants to make that happen.
合わせてあげたいです
If Maedi feels that strongly about it, there's no way I can refuse.
椎名まゆり
Sheena Maedi.
君って
You're such a nice girl.
いい子だね
Zaha sniffles.
その通りだよ
You're right.
この町に来れば
I thought I could find him if I came to
会
this
えると思
town.
った父さんはさ
I know that he was in
2010
Akihabara in
秋葉原
2010.
本当にいるのか
So your father's real?
いるよ
Of
失礼
course.
だな
At this age,
この時代
he's
なら
probably still
き
young
っと
and
まだ
cool.
若くて
名前はバレ
His
ル
name was Beryl Tider, right?
うん
Yeah, that's right.
ああ外国
Wow,
人さ
a foreigner with the name Beryl?
うん多分日本人
No, I'm pretty sure he's
バレル
Japanese.
タイターは
Beryl
Resistance
Tider is his
時代の
code name in the
codename.
Resistant. I don't think he's
Nakara,
using it
今
yet.
の2010年の時点だと
That's why
まだ
Suzuha
そう
called
名乗って
herself
ないと思う。
John Tider.
父さんの本名はさ
I don't know his real
私
name.
実の娘なのにね
I know, right? He's crazy for that. Especially after she's sniffling and all like happy that we're like agreeing to help her look for him. And then we're like, wait, your dad's real? Who's her dad? Listen, well, you know what? I was gonna say, what if it's us? But earlier I had figured that theory doesn't pan out anymore because she said we're an infamous terrorist in the future. And I don't think she'd say that if we were also her father, you know? That just doesn't seem like it would line up. So my next best guess is Daru. And I mean, they do have like a similar hair color, don't they? So that's my evidence to go off of. So I'm gonna say Daru. Daru is her daddy. Daru is her daddy, which makes it really concerning, some of their interactions. Really, really, really concerning. But yeah, I mean, based on hair color alone, I suppose that could make sense. And the interest in like time machine stuff, I suppose, but yeah. It's Daru, would that stop him if he is? I would sure hope so, Neo. I would sure hope so. Yeah, I sure would. Some daughter, huh? Suzuha looks like she's about to cry for an instant, but she quickly covers it with a bitter smile.
教えてくれなかったし聞かせても
He
らう
died
前に
before he could tell me.
死んじゃったから
Yeah, leave her alone. Like, good God. That's so mean. Not sure what we're talking about, but sounds disturbing. It is. Ixides, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Just to, you know. Yeah. Hearing that, I realize how hellish the world she came from must be.
ではアマネという名はどこから
I'm gonna put a little pillow to support my back. There we go. That's better. Thank you for getting your daily mint. How are you doing today, Ixides? How are you doing? All right, what about your surname, Amane?
母さんのせいだよ
That was my mother's maiden name.
つまり手がかり
So
は
you
なし
have no leads?
手がかり
Leads?
あ
Oh, there is
そうい
one
えば
thing. Suzuha clasps her hands together and starts patting her pockets. A few seconds later, she reaches into one and pulls out
ピンバッジ
a pin. I've seen Suzuha fiddling with it before. I'm well. Dog keeps putting her head on my leg because I'm eating a mango and staring at me expectantly. Oh, it's so cute. She's like, peas? Please? Oh my god, she's literally like my new abo, I bet. That's exactly what I'm imagining. Not the animated one, the static one. It's just a regular pin. The kind you stick on your hat or bag.
なんか書いてあるよ
There's something written on it. It reads OSHM *** A. Oh, I thought it said polo there, not 7010. That's funny. Who could be Suzuha's mom? I don't know. It's supposed to be someone I know. It is adorable. She puts her face under my armrest and on the side of my leg with eyes staring upward. That sounds so cute. She's so cute.
これ父さんの形見なんだよね
Polo, of course. Feral Tider was into horse sports or snazzy shirts. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's fucking funny, man. Sorry, I was just looking at it a little bit more. Just looking. Anyway, okay, this belonged to my dad.
形見
A memento.
誰ググってみろ
Google it, Daru. Daru runs a search, but only gets incomprehensible foreign sites.
父さんは秋葉原周辺にいた
He
ら
was
しい
here
か
in
らさ
Akihabara,
海
so I
外
think
の
we
サ
can
イトは
exclude
抜き
the
にして
foreign
考えていい
sites.
と
日本語で OK ってことか
Okay, got it. He narrows the search down to Japanese sites. But even then, none of the results look relevant.
全然わかんね
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. How are you doing today? Nothing.
でもこれは
This has to be
きっと
some
ヒント
kind
に
of
なるよ
hint. With Suzuha's permission, I take a picture of the pin.
というわけ
Okay,
で、すずさんのお
all
父
in favor of
さん
helping
探しに
Suzu-san
賛
find
成
her
の人
dad? I want to argue that there's no time for that. But Maeri's right when she says that the time machine won't be ready for a while. I guess there's no harm in letting her have her way. After all, there's no point in running, not even with the 2 days head start. Even if I dragged Maeri to the ends of the earth, we wouldn't be able to escape her death. I know that now.
反対はしない
No objections.
お
I'm
か
glad
えり
to
あり
hear
が
it.
とう
Thanks, Okarin. Daru raises his hand in agreement. So does Kurisu. It's decided. We'll help Suzuha find her father.
みんな
Everyone,
サンキュー
thank you.
でも
But I want to be clear that my
あ
mission
く
to
まで
1975 comes
1975
first.
年へ行くことを優
That was
先
my
したい
dad's final wish after all.
てなわけでタイ
So
ム
if
マ
we
シン
still
修
haven't
理
found
のめ
him
ど
by
も
the
立ったら
time repairs are
父さん
complete,
を探すのは
I
諦め
think
るってことで
we should
だ
give
か
up.
ね
Is that okay?
それでいいの
Are you sure?
そんだけ探して見つかんないならさ
If we still haven't found him by then,
会える運命
just
になか
wasn't
った
meant
って
to be.
ことだと思うし
it's a relief to hear Suzuha say that.
でどうやって
So where
探
do we
すん
start?
ピンバッジしかヒントはないのだ
The pin is our
これ
only
を元に
hint.
するしかないだろ
We'll hit every store here in Akiba that sells things like this.
うマニアなショッ
Maybe
プは
someone will know where it came from.
マニアなショップって
What kind of stores?
秋葉にはマニア御用達の
Akiba is full of niche
Underground
stores where you can find strange and cool
Kazuo ga aru.
accessories. Is it still though? It's hard to sneak into Radicon in the daytime. There isn't a crowd out front like before, but pedestrian traffic remains constant. It takes us about 30 minutes to find a way in. Kurisu is back at the lab, working on the time leap machine. It needs to be completed by 2 p.m. on the 13th. If she's late, it could affect my ability to time leap, which would lower my chances of saving Mairi. Speaking of Mairi, she wandered off somewhere in search of Suzuha's father.
どうだ
How does it look? I called a Daru, who's examining the flooded satellite. I mean, time machine, while Suzuha and I keep a lookout. Daru crawls out of the machine. He's covered in sweat, and his breathing is heavy. We quickly help pull his huge body out. The time machine is completely visible from the street. If someone were to see us up here, they might report us to the police. It's been 2 weeks since the satellite appeared, but Akiba still has tourists who come just to see it. We need to take care not to be noticed.
この中むちゃくちゃ暑い件について
So freaking hot in there.
蒸し風呂ってレベルじゃねえぞ
It's worse
こ
than
の
a
炎天下
sauna.
でマシンの中にいたら
Spend too much time in there and I'll turn into Daru jerky.
ちなみにこのマシン
By the
バ
way,
ランス崩し
it's
て
not
下に
gonna
落ち
fall
た
or
りしない
anything,
よな
right? The time machine is balanced precariously on the ledge, but the police have hooked up support wires, so Daru probably has nothing to worry about.
治りそう？
Can it be fixed?
いやまだ確証
Well,
はな
I
いけ
still
ど
don't know for
でも
sure,
さ
but
ちょ
there
っ
is
と
one thing I
触って
noticed
み
just
て
now.
気づいたんだこれってなんか電話
It's
レン
built
ジと似
kind
て
of
る
like the
かも
phone
って
wave.
じゃあ直せる可能性もあるんだ
That means there's a chance, right?
いやだから確証
Said
は
I'm
ない
not
って
sure.
もうちょっと調
I
べ
need
な
to
い
poke
と
around some more.
ダルよスーパーハッカーよ
Super hacker.
お
Everything
前の
depends
腕
on
に
your
かかっていると言
skills
っていい
now.
世界を救ったスーパーハッカー
You are the super hacker who will save the world.
2036年において
In 2036,
Time
people will
machine no
worship
haha.
you instead of
マキセ・ク
Kurisu,
リスに
the
代わ
mother of the time machine.
り人々
ハッカーじゃなくてハッカ
It's
ー
not
って言えっ
hacker.
つってん
How
だ
many times
ろ
do I have to tell you?
とにかく
Anyway,
2日で
you
なんと
have
かしてく
2
れ
days.
ダル
Do whatever it takes, Daru. Place my hand on Daru's shoulder and look straight into his eyes.
お前だけが頼りなんだ
You're our only hope.
自信はないよそ
No
もそもなんで
promises,
2
man.
日なん
And why 2 days? Also, it's kind of funny, with them like standing next to each other, cause Suzuha's pose makes it look like she's like leaning on his shoulder, you know, like propping herself up. It's kind of funny how like seamlessly it fits, actually. Built kind of like the phone wave, it's just completely filled with juicy chicken #1. Also glad they brought back that. I know, I was just about to say they brought it back, just as you were talking about it. No promises, man, and why 2 days?
それは
Well, because that's when Mighty will die. But I can't say that.
2日後がさ、リン
In
グ
2
特定
days,
を作
the
るの
weather
に
conditions will be
一番いい
perfect for
気象
creating
条
the
件
ring
なんだよ。
singularity. There we go, nice.
それを逃すと、あ
If
と
we
1
miss
年
that
は
window,
次のチャンス
we
が
won't
ないわ
have
け。
another chance until next year. Nice excuse, Suzuha.
そうだそういうことだ
Precisely.
2日で直せとか
Fix it
無
in
茶
2
言うなっ
days?
つうの
It's just nuts.
ならばそんなお前に
But
フェ
if
イ
you
リスと一
do,
日デートで
you'll
きる
earn
権
the
利をや
right
る
to date, or you'll earn the right to a date with Ferris.
やってくれるな
Can you fix it?
いいですとも
No problem. Great. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to convince Ferris. Funny. Apparently, we're gonna make it work somehow. OSHM *** A 77010. We're searching for something with the same cryptic logo as the mysterious pin. Honestly, I didn't think it would be this difficult. Akiba has plenty of niche stores, but they're all for electronic goods and PC parts. There aren't that many selling accessories like Suzuha's pin. Exactly. We check everyone we can find, but come up empty-handed. None of the store employees have any idea where it came from either. We even check nearby neighborhoods like Ueno and Asakusa. Nothing. Suzuha and I return to the lab with heavy hearts.
おかえり
Welcome back. Kurisu emerges from the development room to greet us. She's alone.
その顔じゃ 成果はなしか。
From the looks on your faces, I guess you didn't find anything.
ダルは
Where's Daru?
戻ってない。暗く
He
なった
hasn't
し、
come back yet.
直接帰ったんじゃない？
It's already dark, so maybe he went straight home? Too bad you aren't on the cute Akiba World Line cluster. Pin is probably closer to cute stuff than it is to random electronics. Yeah, that's very true. That's why I was worried. I was like, are the stores, you know, the stores and everything here is different in this World Line. So, like, is it even gonna be there? You know what I mean? Maybe in this World Line, he didn't get it in Akiba, you know? Just because he is in Akiba doesn't mean he got that in Akiba, you know? So, yeah. Hold on, I'm repositioning. It's a never-ending struggle to try to get and maintain comfiness. Fighting for our lives out here, man. Truly fighting for our lives. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be facing you guys a little bit more than usual. Get to see my pretty face a little bit more head on, maybe. We'll see how it ends up going. Alright. It's too dark to work at Radicon now. We can't use lights because that would be too conspicuous to the people below. Maedi isn't around. Is she making any progress on the search for Suzuha's father?
なんか
I feel
悪い
bad.
ね。
There's no time for
こんな
this.
ことしてる。
お前のためではない。すべ
It's
ては
not for you.
マイ
We're
リを
doing
助け
it
る
to
ため
save Maedi. Yeah. Start up Daru's computer and search for the net or search the net for communities of people who collect unique pins. I'll investigate tomorrow based on the information I find. There's a pin collecting group on a site called Prepara, where everyone shows off their collections. I post there asking for information. All right, good direction to go. Oh, I'm sleeping on the couch when a loud alarm rings in my ears.
セルンの襲撃
Is it CERN? I jump up and see Kurisu and Suzuha. Kurisu is holding her phone. That's the source of the sound.
Good morning.
Her sour expression says it's not good at all. I wish she'd put herself in my shoes and see what it's like to be woken up suddenly like that. Check the time on my phone. It's just a bit before 7 a.m.
起こしてくれたのか
Came to wake me up?
助かる
Thanks.
別にモーニングコールしたわけじゃない。
I didn't do it for you.
岡部倫太郎に見てほしいものがあってさ。
Asked her to wake
起
you
こし
up,
てもらった
Okabe.
の。
There's something I want to show you. All right, let's see it. I realized that there's a strange object sitting on the table in front of me. 0.33717. Just in case.
これは
What's this?
ダイバージェンスメーター。
A divergence
今
meter.
私たち
The
のいるこの
numbers
世
indicate
界
the
線が
divergence
どこな
value
の
of the
か
current world
を
line.
数値で表すことができるんだよ。
The meter displays. And where is the percent? 0.337187%.
私がもともといた2036年の世
Divergence is
界線
measured
を
from my
0%
original
と
world
した
line,
数値だか
which
ら
corresponds to
あくま
zero.
で相対的なものなんだけどさ。
作ったのか
You made this?
ううん。2036年から持って
I
きた。
brought it with me from 2036.
これは日
These
誌
are
かな
Nixie tubes, right?
いいセンスだ
Whoever made this has taste.
未来ガジェット9
I'd
号
happily
に認定
dub
したい
it
ぐらい
future
だ
gadget number 9.
これ一
How
体どういう
exactly
仕
does
組
it
みな
work?
の？世
Should
界
it be
線の数
possible
値
to
化なん
measure
て
changes
可能
like
とは
that?
思えない。
Suzuha shrugs.
私もわかんない。
I don't know either.
わからない
I'm like fixing my hair so I have my headset off for a second and it's so weird because like I'm realizing how fucking loud I talk whenever I stream. It's like so weird to hear myself like narrating this game without my headset on. Like what the fuck? Ugh. Oh, if I like that. And get this back on. All right, that's better. You don't know?
こ これ作ったの誰か知ってる？
Can you guess who made it? How should I know?
君だよ。
You
岡部
did,
倫太
Okabe
郎。
Rintaro.
Huh?
Of course. Huh?
君が作った。
You made it.
確か
11 years from now.
今から11
It
年後ぐらい
apparently
に
works the same as your special power
君が持っ
does.
てる。
そうなのか。
Huh.
このメーターがあれば岡部
So
以
this
外で
meter
も
lets
世界
people
線の
check
変動を
worldwide
確認できる。
divergence?
違う違う。
I wish.
多分ここに表示されてる数値が変化しても
Pretty sure only Okabe Rintaro would notice if the number changed.
は？それじゃあ意味ないじゃない。
Then there's no
もっ
point.
とまともなもの作りなさ
Make
いよ岡部。
something useful for once, Okabe. Damn, girl. Calm down. I'm trying my best out here. I ignore Kurisu's complaints and look at the meter again. This is something I made. 15 years have passed since I completed it. 11 years will pass before I complete it. It's a strange feeling.
これの仕組みは作った本人
Only
しか
the
知ら
person
ない。
who made it knows how it
だから
works.
知りたかったら
Wait 11 years.
11年待つしか
I'm
ない
sure
か
I'll
な。
have figured it out by then.
そうする。
未来で俺と会ったのか。
Have you met me in the future? She did say I was an infamous terrorist in 2036. For some reason, Suzuha's expression darkens momentarily.
一度もないよ。
No, never.
そうか。
Oh.
で、この
So,
メーターを
why are you showing me
今
this?
ここで俺。
メーターの数値が 1%
When the
を超え
meter
た
reads
時
over 1%,
君
you've
は
made it to the beta
デー
world
タ世
line.
界
1%。
1%.
そう
Right.
1% を
Reach
突破さえ
1%
できたら
divergence, and you'll save Sheena
椎
Mayuri.
名真由里は助けられるっていうこと。
I stare at the glowing red numbers. They don't budge. Just another 0.6%. Seems so easy. There are 6 digits after the decimal point, and no tens place. What does that mean? Something tells me it won't be as easy as it looks.
これは君にあげる。
You can have it.
どうせ私が持ってて
No
も
point
意
in
味な
me
いし
carrying
ね。
it around.
有意義に使って
I hope
よ
you'll find a use for it. Why did she end up having that though? Based on, maybe she said, did she say that and I already forgot? Based on recommendations from the BBS thread, I spend the morning visiting stores in Akiba. My destinations run the gamut from otaku stores packed with anime goods to souvenir shops full of Olympic memorabilia. I even visit a few that specialize in locally manufactured goods. But although I hit just about every kind of store that could be considered niche, I'm unable to find anything that resembles Suzuha's pin. Maybe I should go all the way to Ikebukuro or Nakano. Start heading back to the lab, but just then, the street vendor catches my eye. The storekeeper is a foreigner covered in tattoos. The table next to him is covered with accessories and other fashion items. This is the first time I've seen such a stylish street stand in Akiba. Most vendors just sell random junk. Not like I have anything to lose, so I walk over and check out the selection. Among the various accessories, I see a number of metal pins. What a coincidence. Could he have a pin like Suzuha's? I don't see the OSHM star. Okay, I'm just gonna say the 7010 logo on any of the displayed accessories, but I'd better ask just to make sure. The foreigner, so maybe I should use English? Oh boy. Our eyes meet. His are bright and blue as the sky. I quickly look away. Damn, he must think I'm a coward. Better get this over with.
Hey, master! I am mad scientist. So cool! Son of a bitch!
Okabe! What was that, Okabe? What was that, son of a bitch? Bro, master? Bro, he said every possible, like, unnatural thing. The only thing that's natural about this introduction is hey, and I am. Everything else is just why. Why? My guy. Why? What is that, Juan? What is that?
はい、何ですか?
That shit is fucking crazy. He is crazy for that. He's done some crazy ass shit. But what the fuck? Also, did he just speak Japanese back? Master? Bro, what the fuck? This is so dumb. Wait, you can't see my mouse, can you? I thought you could. Anyway, whatever. Not that it doesn't really matter. Anyway, can I help you? Smiles a wide, toothy smile. Nice teeth. It answers in Japanese. Oh, watch it? Okay. All right, font. I don't think you can hear it because I think I have my like Chrome muted right now, but what the fuck? And that one, Suzuha's with him? She's not with us right now, right? We're alone in this like version or whatever, right? Oh my god. If I were Suzuha, I would have died. I would die of embarrassment. Oh my god. I was hoping for more of a reaction. Bro.
ちょっと聞きたい
I
こと
have
が
a
ある。
question, if you don't mind. I take the photocopy of Suzuha's pin out of my pocket.
これに見覚えが?
Does this look familiar? The man stares at it for a while, and then shrugs and shakes his head in the exaggerated manner typical of Westerners. Okay.
これの出所が知りたい。
Want to know where
調
it
べる
came
ことがで
from?
きないか?
Can you help me find out?
ああ、思い出し。
Remember?
Sorry. ちょっと難しいですね。
Bro, what the fuck? Why is he talking like that? What is he saying?
By the way, これはどこで手に入れたものなんですか?
By the way, where'd you get this thing?
それを知りたい。報
That's
酬
what
は
I
出す。
want to know. I'll compensate you.
ごめんなさい。
What the fuck? Gomenasai. He apologizes in broken Japanese. Wasn't he speaking perfectly like... Didn't he say it in a... Didn't he speak Japanese in a very normal way, and then once we asked about the pin, now he's being weird? Just in case, I give him my contact information and ask him to get in touch if he finds anything out. Then I turn to leave.
岡部倫太郎
Oh, hello? Oh, was she with me the whole time? Oh no, she just appeared. Okay. This is us standing a short distance away. She's holding a drink. It's my favorite, Dr. P. No, wait, that's cola.
Please
あ
飲む
Want a drink? I accept the offer and quench my thirst while leaning on the roadside fence. Last time I saw her, Suzuha was on her way to Kanda to continue the search. How long has she been standing here? Oh
成果
god. Anything?
なし
Nope.
それよりささっきの英語
So, what was with your
何
English back there? Oh god.
なんかバカっぽかった
Sounded
そ
dumb.
うクールってこの時代だとああいう英語が標準なの
Is that standard English in this era?
そんなわけあるか。
Of course not.
そうなんだ
Oh. So
Okabe
it's an
Rintaro
Okabe Rintaro
original
original. There's no
私の
overseas
生まれた時代
travel in my
にはさ
time, so I wouldn't
海
know.
外旅行なんてなかったから
Thank
海
you
外
for
旅
getting
行
your
がない
daily mint, Jonathan.
行ったことが
No
ない
overseas
では
travel?
なく、
What, you mean at all?
そう
Pretty
旅
much.
行なんてご
Travel
覧に
permits are hard to get, and they never issue one
渡
for a
航許可はめ
vacation.
ったに下りなか
I've
った
never
し
seen a foreigner before coming to this time.
外国人を見たのは
So in the future, no one is allowed to leave Japan? Japan was like that a few centuries ago too, when the Tokugawa shogunate closed the country to the west. This makes me think of that like history. Is it history of Japan or is it? I think it is history of Japan. It says like open the country, stop having it be closed. Oh god, that shit's so funny. It's so good. Sounds like Saren set international relations back hundreds of years. Perhaps that's why there's no war in Suzuha's time. It's hard for conflicts to emerge when races and cultures can't interact. Sounds kind of like a prison with invisible walls, guarded by Saren and the Committee of 300. I mean, ending war is obviously a good thing, but... Anyway, there's no point thinking about the distant future now. We need to come up with a new plan. The sunlight beats on my head, making it hard to think. I feel like I'm standing in a sauna. Why does the sun hate me so much? Shining in the center of the sky like he owns the damn place, bruh. Damn it, why can't we find any information on that pin? I suppose it's no skin off my back if we don't. Or if we don't find Suzuha's father. Yeah, but it'd be nice. As long as Daru fixes the time machine, nothing else matters. So why do I feel so bad about my lack of progress? I really don't know. Maybe I'm just frustrated by my own powerlessness. Iris! Hi, cutie babe! Look, I have a really, really, really nice lappy for you right now. Iris! Come here, baby! Come here! Did you wake up from your nap? Did you have a good nap? Come here! Oh, you're so close! You're so close! Come here! Hi, cutie. Hi, sweet. Is someone so happy? Oh. She's so cute. Okay, I can kind of reach back and pet her right now, so I'm gonna stretch the shit out of my arm to give her belly rub. She's so cute. Alright, I can't save Mighty. I can't fix Suzuha's time machine. Can't even help Kurisu with the time leap upgrade. What am I good for? The only thing I can do is help Suzuha find her father. Maybe this pin is newer than we think. I mean, maybe it hasn't been made yet. Suzuha stretches, then looks at me with a calm smile. Maybe I'm not meant to meet him. I mean, we've tried everything and still no sign. It's just not in the cards, I guess. Feel a surge of anger at her words. Here I am, stewing in self-loathing. She acts like it doesn't matter? How can you give up? We still have one more day. Iris! Come here, baby. Why are you getting mad? Everyone's fighting for you. Don't you get it? Me? I want to prioritize I want to prioritize Mighty over everything else. Come on, I want you to sit in my lap. You're so cute. I want it too bad, that must be why. But you're still a lab mem, a friend. When a friend's in trouble, you want to help them. That's how Mighty felt, and I agree. That's why I'm searching. So how dare you be the first to give up? You don't have to yell. Damn, don't disappoint me like this. Tell myself to calm down. This is just my own feelings of impotence boiling over. There's no time for this. Sorry, but maybe you should think about how I feel. I realize that we have an audience. Some pedestrians are grinning at us, like they think we're a bickering couple or something. They're like, tea. I take a deep breath. You're right. I shouldn't have said that. Too awkward to make eye contact. So I look around, pretending to think. Alright. What next? I wonder how the other lab mems are progressing. I'm especially concerned about Daru. Depending on the situation, he might need some relief. He's been working in that heat for hours, so we should bring him something cold to drink. And then there's Mayuri. She's been working alone, trying to find some information on Suzuha's father. If I close my eyes, I can still recall her deaths, in every detail. I resist the urge to pound my head against the wall. Although we still have over 24 hours before that happens, I can't help but worry about leaving her alone. But currently, all I can do is search for that pin. We decide to try Ikebukuro as our last stop for today. It would be nice to visit home, but I don't have the time, and besides, Suzuha's with me. Our search turns up nothing. As the evening wears on without a single lead, Suzuha and I grow quieter and quieter. We're exhausted from walking, and we can't shake the feeling that all our efforts are futile. Futile? God. This isn't good.
そういえば
By the way, try stirring up conversation. I should get her to talk about the future. After all, she is a time traveler. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. I remember how shocked Kurisu was to learn that she only lives to be 44. And I was told that I became a terrorist.
2036年では俺は本当に有
Am I
名
really
なのか
famous in 2036?
テロリストとしてね。
As a terrorist?
そうか
Oh.
それで俺は一体どんな
So
テロ
what did I
行
do to be called a terrorist?
セルンに反逆したの。
You rebelled against CERN.
私が所
You're
属して
actually
た
one of the
レジス
founding
タンス
members of the
の設立メンバーの
resistance,
一人だっ
just
た
like
ん
my
だよ。
dad. Oh, so we're
私の
okay.
お父
So
さ
we're
んと同
good.
じくね。
We're good. Okay. I helped found the resistance. I guess it makes sense, given what we're going through now. Suzuha is from the future of this timeline, where Mayuri is doomed to die, and where CERN forces Kurisu to build a time machine. Such a future, how could I not rebel against CERN? Rebellion against the system, destruction of order, a new age of chaos. Weren't those my ambitions as a mad scientist?
くだらない
That's stupid.
くだらない
Stupid?
マユリを助けることもできず
How could I still be chasing some
のう
Chunibyo
のうと生き続け
fantasy
た挙句に
when I couldn't even save
そんな
Mighty?
世界に自由を取り戻そうとする
You're fighting to
勇
free
敢で立派な
humanity.
志だと思うけど
I think it's a noble cause. Suzuha is part of the resistance I form. Does that mean she's my subordinate in the future?
俺はどんな男だった
What sort of man am I? Suzuha's expression darkened.
だから私は会ったこと
Said
な
we
いって
never
言った
met,
でし
right?
ょ
Remember?
そうだったか
Never?
うん
Never.
君はさセルンに殺されたの
You were
2025
killed by
年に
CERN in 2025. Oh, Kabe, your time is coming up. Your time is coming up quickly, bestie. Yikes. I was killed by the same people who killed Mayuri. They had no reservations about murdering an innocent girl. I doubt they would hesitate to kill a terrorist.
もっと早く教えとくべきだった
Maybe
か
I should have told you sooner.
もわかるでしょ
I know.
未来を変えないとさ
So far off,
君はあ
Neo.
と15年で死んじゃうんだ
He is running out of time. Understand? If you don't change the future, you're going to die in 15 years. Yeah, more like one, not even. I guess depending on what time of year was it? What time of year was it?
椎名真由も助からない
Shina
君
Mairi
も
will
助から
die.
ない
You will die.
牧瀬クリス
Makise Kurisu will
無
be a
理やり
slave to
セルンに協
CERN.
力させられてる
It ends badly for every lab man.
ラボメン
Yeah,
は
speaking
み
of,
んな不幸になってるんだ
you know, what ends up badly for Daru? You know, you're probably deady. He has looks down 28 or so days.
ダルは
What about Daru? That's what I'm
えっ
asking.
と彼の名前は聞いたことないなウィザード
don't
級ハ
remember
ッカー
hearing
の
about
伝
him.
説っていうの
I
は
have heard legends
ちら
of
っ
a
と聞い
wizard
たこ
class
とがある
hacker
けど
though.
ね そもウィザード級ってどういう意味なのかすら知
So I
ら
don't
ないけど。
understand what wizard class means in the first place. She did? When did she say that? Wizard class. I coined that term. I can imagine Daru slowly insinuating himself into every corner of the internet until he becomes a godlike virtual presence that not even CERN can comprehend.
とにかくさ、君たちだけを見れば
Her dad died,
こ
yeah.
んな未来ってないよね。
Yeah, her dad is dead. We just don't know who her dad is yet, but my vote's on Daru. Anyway, I don't want that to happen to you guys.
だからなおさら
That's one more reason I need to find an IBN 5100 and change the future.
この時代に来るまでは君たちは遠い
Till I
存在
came
だった
to
け
this
ど、
time, you guys were just stories,
今では
history. But now,
仲
you're
間
my
だし
friends.
さ、なんとかしたいんだ。
I want to save you.
助かる。
Appreciated.
お前はこれからも
You are a lab
永
man,
遠にラボメンだ。
now and forevermore.
サンキュー。
Thanks. Oh. Bistu. Question, are you sure I can finish the time leap machine in a day? We still haven't found our lifter substitute, remember? I can't complete the upgrade without it. I already told Kurisu that I was confident in her ability to complete the machine on time. But it occurs to me that I forgot to tell her about the 42-inch CRT. Alright. Our lifter is the 42-inch CRT downstairs. The electrical discharge phenomenon occurs when it's turned on. So don't worry about it, just finish the upgrade. There, that should do it. Ugh. Having that in like text form scares me. If all of our messages are being intercepted, I don't like that. I send a reply and decide to keep searching for the pin with Suzuha just a bit longer. Time is quickly running out. Is there anything more that we can do? Oh, I really don't like that. I'm concerned about that. It's early evening, but the roof of Radicon is still hotter than hell. When I provide Daru with the refreshing gift of Dr. P, a frown appears on his sweaty face. I think if he tells her about the lifter as soon as possible, she could finish it sooner? Get an extra couple hours of leeway since it was the last piece of the puzzle in the original loop. That's very true, yeah. That should have been a part of the plan. That would have made sense. The earlier they can get it done, the better in terms of just being able to time leap back a little bit further. Potentially even changing their ability to time leap before the rain happened. I forget what date they said the rain happened, but yeah. So I guess I don't know what all the like actual technical parts of it involve. Maybe she wouldn't have been able to do it sooner. I don't know. Anyways,
ここは
okay.
キンキンに冷
You're
えた
supposed to give
カ
me an
ロリ
ice
ーゼロ
cold
の
zero
コーラだろう
calorie
常識
cola.
的に考
Common
えて
sense, man. I forgot he's a cola guy. No sense letting it go to waste. I drink the Dr. P myself. Daru and Suzuha start discussing the time machine. Maedi and I watch from a short distance away.
ねえねえオカリン。
Hey, Okarin.
あの人工
Isn't it amazing that the satellite was a time machine?
ああ
Yeah,
そうだ
I guess so. I thought that time machine was a car, a 1970s Chevy. It never even occurs to me to suspect satellite. I should know better than to take anything for granted. In retrospect, the satellite was suspicious from the start. Not only had it appeared out of nowhere, but Tidor only started posting afterwards. I'm disappointed in myself for not realizing the connection.
ビルに突き刺さっちゃってるけ
I'm
ど。
glad Suzu-san wasn't hurt in the
すずさんが
crash.
無事でよかったね。
Doubt it was anything like a crash. It probably just appeared there, displacing the wall, which then collapsed around it. After all, the time machine isn't self-propelled. It doesn't fly.
あれって操作がとっても難しいんだって。
I heard it's really hard to drive. I guess she heard that from Suzuha.
重力うんたらかんたら装置の
The gravitational whatchamacallit coordinates are just a teensy bit off.
タイムマシン
The whole time machine becomes a jelly man and goes ploop.
しかもね
She even said her time machine's unstable since it's not a CERN model. Worried about her trip to 1975. Do you think I should go with her? I wonder if I'd fit.
お前が一緒に行って
What would you do in 1975?
決まってるよ。
Cheer Suzu-san on, of course. I'd hold her hand super tight and tell her that everything's going to be okay. She's so precious. Connection between the satellite and Tider could maybe be forgiven for missing the connection between Tider's barrel and John. Wait, what? Satellite and Tider. Oh, you mean like thinking that they were related to each other in some way? Yeah, that's definitely, yeah. That's one way to prevent Mighty from dying on the night of the 13th is there's no Mighty on the 13th. That's very true. That's very true. Something tells me that won't be much help. So how long does she disappear for, I wonder? Just for as long as she's gone in another time? Hey, Okarin, do you think the time machine has a name?
名前か
A name? That's the least of what I want to know about the time machine. Time permitting, I'd like to spend a whole day picking Suzuha's brain. I'm pretty sure John Tider's machine had a model number. But the John Tider from 2000 might not have been Suzuha. There was no John Tider in 2000 on this world line after all. Although, I suppose it's possible that Suzuha will drop by 2000 after traveling to 1975.
気になるならタイダーに直接聞
If
け
you
ば
want to know, just ask Tider.
そう
Oh
だね。
yeah, why she didn't think of that.
しっかりしてたよ。
Mighty giggles, then runs off to talk to Suzuha. She comes back quickly.
名前あった。
It has a name.
どんな名前だったんだ
What is it?
FG204 なんとかなんとかだって。
FG204 something something, she said. Something something?
っていうかね。
Anyway, don't you think Daru-kun and Suzu-san are a good match?
結構お似合いだ。
は
Please don't. Mighty's jumping all over the place today. I look at Daru and Suzuha again.
お似合い
How do you figure? That is
誰
all
がそも
about
そも
Ferris, you know?
フェイリス
あ、そっか。そうなのかな。
Oh, really? She tilts her head to the side. Good grief. Mighty and I aren't of any use. I would prefer to leave Daru and Suzuha to it and resume the search for Suzuha's father. Mighty seems happy just sitting here. We don't have any leads on the pin or its owner. Maybe 2 days just aren't enough. No, that's quitter talk. Like I told Suzuha, I don't want to give up. Besides, even if we don't get the information we need this time, I can use the time leap machine to repeat these 2 days until we do.
そういえばマユリ
Oh yeah,
コス
Mighty.
作りはどうした
What happened to your costumes? There's only a few more days until Komima. I remember Mighty pulling all-nighters to get her costume done. Has that changed?
あのね、
I already
も
made
う
2
2着はで
costumes.
きてるよ。
One for Kaede-chan and one for Fubuki-chan.
3着目は
Weren't you
ルカ子に
making a
着てもらう
third
ため
one
の
for
ものだった
Lukako?
うん。
Yeah,
そう
I
なんだ
was,
けどね。
but I couldn't convince
ル
her,
カちゃん
so
が
I
説
gave up
得で
this
きな
time.
かったから。ねえねえ、マユシもタイ
Can
ムマ
Maishi
シン
take a closer
もっ
look
と
at
よ
the
く
time
見
machine?
てきていいかな。
誰たちの邪魔はするなよ
Just don't get in their way.
は
Okie dokie. Mighty beams happily, then runs over to the time machine. She's acting like this is a field trip. Behind her, the sun glows dark and orange on the horizon. Quite a view from up here. After a few minutes watching the sunset in silence, I realized that Suzuha is standing beside me. She must have come over as Mairi left. Our shadows are long and murky. Oh.
橋田至ってすごいね。
Ashita Itaru is amazing.
突貫工事とはいえ、うまくすると明日には直せるかもって。
Said if things go well, he could have the time machine fixed by tomorrow. Oh, slay.
ダルの実力は折り紙付きだ。
He's a man who gets things done.
見た目は不節制そうで冴えない感じなのにね。
He looks so unhealthy and slow.
見た目で判断するな。
Don't judge a book by its cover.
考え
Yeah.
を改める。
I have a better impression of him now.
あのさ、
Hey,
今言わないと
there's something I
機
want to
会を
say,
永遠に逃
and
し
I
ちゃい
feel
そう
like
だ
I'll
から
never get another
言うけど
chance.
なんだ。大げさだ
Oh,
な。
he's so melodramatic.
私さ、君たちには
I'm really
本当
grateful
に
to you,
感謝してるんだ。
all of you. Is that the point of covers on books, to judge them? I think more so than that, it's just to give you an idea of what's inside the book without you having to actually like read anything yet. But I mean, as human beings, we judge everything, you know, without always meaning to. So I guess in that sense, maybe. I'm really grateful
初
to
め
you,
て
all
こ
of
の
you.
時代に来た時、私の知って
When I
る
came
人
to
は
this
誰も
time,
いな
I
くて
didn't know anyone. I was all alone in a
戦
world
ってばっかり
completely
だった
different from
私の
my
時
own.
代、この時代の方が
This era is
す
so
ごく平
peaceful.
和なのにさ、
That's a wonderful thing.
なん
But
だ
it
か
scared
私に
me.
とっては。
All I knew was the
すごく
fight
怖
against
かった。
CERN.
でもさ、
But now I have
今
friends,
こうして
real friends,
自
who I
分
can
の
share
全て
my
をさら
secrets
せる
with.
友達、私が生まれる前に生きていた
All
人
these
たち
people
と
who
出会え
lived
て、
before I was born are working so
私の
hard
た
for
め
my
なんか
sake.
に、それって
Strange
とっても奇
feeling,
妙で、
but a happy one too.
だけど、その気持ちは
I
本当だ
wanted
か
you
ら。
to know that. Suzuha's tone is wistful. Why? I try to speak, but she continues before I can.
この時代に来ることができて、
Living with you guys in
君
this
たちと
time,
同じ時間を過ごせ
it's
て。
been really fun.
っていうか、君
When
た
I
ち
met you, you were also strange and unique and over the top. I was kind of shocked at first,
いろいろ
actually.
とこそいつの間にか
Before I knew it, I started to
君
enjoy
たちとい
spending
る時
time
間
with you.
が2036年はさ、
2036 is peaceful
と
too.
ても平和で
People don't even fight anymore.
喧嘩すら起きないん
Did you know
だ。
that?
知るわけがない。
How could I?
俺は
I'm not even alive in 2036,
2036
right?
年まで
Oh, right.
ご
Sorry.
めん、とにかくさ、
Anyway,
喧嘩す
people
ら
don't
起きない。
fight.
お
Ever.
よそ争いって
about
名の付く
anything.
ものは
All forms of conflict, war included, have vanished
全部消えちゃ
without
っ
a
た。
trace.
その代わり、
Instead, everyone has dead eyes like fish. This like makes me think of I don't know why, I think just like the imagery and stuff. It makes me think of fuck, what's the book called? The Fahrenheit book. I can't think of the numbers. But the Ray Bradbury book. Because there's a line in it. Yeah, 451, thank you. I can't think of the numbers. But yeah, Fahrenheit 451. Because there's like a line. It's one of my favorite lines in it. I don't remember exactly how it goes. But it's something where a character is like asking the main character like when's the last time you've been bothered by something? Like truly bothered by something? Because you know, like obviously in that world everyone's just kind of like operating under like the society that's been established for them and stuff, and they just like don't care about what's going on and everything. And then it's just like talking about like everyone should be like bothered every once in a while, like it's a good thing to be bothered every once in a while, and that's like kind of what this is reminding me of. So
誰も覇気
I
がな
love it. I need to reread that book. It's so good. I love Ray Bradbury.
すり足で
No one has ambition. Nobody dreams. They just trudge through their lives without a single complaint.
笑いはするけど、
Oh, sure, people
怒ったり
smile,
悲しんだりはしなくて、
but they never get angry or sad.
個性なんて
There's no
誰も持って
individuality.
なかった
Everyone's a robot.
この前、
You got really mad at me
君が私にすごく
before,
怒った
remember?
でしょ。
isn't really what this is giving for me. I love it. It's just making me want to reread it. I was really surprised, but at the same time, I was really happy.
変なやつだな。
You're a strange girl. I guess so. Suzuha looks at the time machine. Daru and Mayuri are standing next to it, talking cheerfully about something or another.
君のラボに出入りしてるみんなは
You're all so bright and full of life.
生き生きしてて
I envy you.
椎名真由里も
Shina
橋
Mayuri,
田至も
Hashida Itaru,
牧
even
瀬
Makise Kurisu. And of course, you.
それに君も
何をバカな。
Don't be ridiculous. There's nothing enviable about me. I'm worthless. I can't even save Mayuri.
私もみんなみたいになりたいって
I
思っ
want to be more like you.
俺からすれば、お前
If you
こそす
ask
ごいと
me,
思うぞ。
you're the amazing one.
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいかも
I'm happy to hear you say that.
こうして頑張れてるのも
Thanks to all of you that I'm still going strong.
ほんのちょっとでも
Being a lab man, even for just a little while, was great.
よかった
She smiles then, a soft, sad smile that tears at my heart. What does it mean?
ほんのちょっとの間でも
Being with you guys, even for just a little while, was great.
鈴葉
Suzuha?
岡部倫太郎
Change the future, Okabe Rintaro. Make it a world like this one, where people can be free.
おいどうしたんだ。
Hey, come on.
なぜそんな
Why
に
are you being
感
so
傷的なの。
sentimental? Does she not want to go to 1975? But I mean, she's got a time machine, so can't she just come back afterwards? Even as I think it, I realize how wrong I am. Of course. When Suzuha completes her mission and brings us the IBM 5100, the world line will change. The future will be rewritten, and the 2036 she knows will cease to exist. To hear her describe it, the future is an awful place. But even so, it was her home. She has friends there, I'm sure. Comrades in arms, and memories of her father, Beryl Tighter. All of that will be lost to her forever. No wonder she's getting sentimental.
タイムマシンが治ったら、
After we fix the time machine,
また盛大に
let's have a
宴会
party.
を開こう。
Thanks.
サンキュ
And yet, she's still smiling that sorrowful smile. Ooh. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Suzuha, no. I love her. All right, I think I'm going to stop here. This feels like a pretty decent spot to probably wrap up. So I think we'll stop here and then we will continue with more Steins Gate next week, you guys. But heck, it's just getting more and more interesting. But I am so vibing with this. Like, it has been so good. I mean, the game has been good from the start, but I just feel like it's really amping up in a really nice way, you know? And I'm curious to see, like, if on this kind of first try, I guess, if the, like, repairs for the time machine will be enough, if she'll be able to succeed in going back to 1975 and get everything that needs to be done. You know, or will there be some problems and we'll have to time leap again and try again, stuff like that. I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen with that. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens next time. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I know, right, Homu? Like, they about to have me emotional here. I really like Suzuha. Like, I like all of the characters in this game, but I do really like Suzuha, and that is quite tragic. I hadn't really thought about that being like an aspect of it. If we're successful, you know, it completely dismantles the whole world that she knows, you know, and she's just gonna be gone, likely, at least not until maybe the future when we catch up to when she's alive and stuff. Because like at that point, I wonder if we change the future to where there's freedom, you know, will there even be that time machine for her to be able to come and do anything? I mean, but she doesn't have reading Steiner, so once the world line changes, she won't have any recollection of us anyway. So she wouldn't even have a reason to come see us, presumably. I mean, I guess we never know what may arise and what may happen, but yeah, exactly. That's crazy. But honestly, she is so badass for that. Like, she knows what's at stake for her. You know, like, she knows how this is going to change everything she knows, and you know, she's here for the cause, so I love her for that. But it is quite tragic, and I hadn't thought about that aspect of it until it was literally spelling it out for me, so I'm like, damn, that sucks. So anyways, I guess we'll see what happens with that, but it's gonna be interesting, I know that much, you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. If it's getting cold where you guys are, please keep warm. It's getting cold and snowy here, so we're trying to stay bundled up and having little huddle sessions with the kitties. So yeah, just make sure to keep yourself warm and well fed and all that good stuff. Hope you guys are taking care of yourself. And yeah, I'm probably gonna be hopping on the Minecraft server in a little bit tonight. If anybody wants to join or play, I'll probably be there. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on Thursday with more Danganronpa 2. I'm going to be starting the second class trial. I am quite nervous because I feel horrifically ill-equipped for it. But we're gonna try our best, okay? We're gonna try our best to see what happens. So do look forward to that. It surely will be interesting. Hell, she's not even born for 7 years. Exactly, right? Like, truly. But if Daru really is her father, I wonder who is the mother. I hope to God it's Ferris. I think that would be fucking hilarious. Like, man, imagine if Daru is like the successful fanboy, you know? He is the blueprint for the fanboys. He's the one that succeeded. I think that would be hilarious. I kind of want it. I don't remember. I know Ferris has like the pink hair, but is that natural? I don't think so, right? There wasn't anything where it said that that was her natural hair. And I don't remember what her eye color is. And y'all know I always got to base it on eye colors. So I'm not sure, but either way, just for the shits and giggles, like, oh, does he? Okay, I forget. I know we like saw him, but I forget what he looked like. Yeah. But I mean, who knows? You know, it's anime, so that stuff never is necessarily a guarantee of genetics. So yeah, anyways, I guess we'll see though. We'll see what happens. It's slightly more muted rather than the bright pink, but it's still distinctly pink. I see. Yeah, I totally forgot like what he looks like. I can't like produce the image in my head, and God knows I learned my lesson from Danganronpa 2, so I'm not even gonna bother looking up pictures because I don't want to see something I don't want to see. So anyways, but I do think it would be really funny if it was a Ferris. I think that would be fun. So, you know, just for like the shits and giggles aspect of it, I'm gonna say that's my guess. That's my official on the record theory. But anyways, all right, you guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like I said, take care, stay warm. I'll see you guys on Thursday. But until then, y'all know the drill. Make sure to hydrate. Make sure to eat something if you haven't already. And make sure to do something that will make you smile before bed. All right, you guys. And I'll see you very, very, very soon in the next one. Bye-bye. Good night.